Hey friends, this is Danny, Triple H Farms. We're out here in the garden today. It's a Sunday, November 16th here in Oklahoma, and we're working on the garden, cleaning up some drip tape that's laying around. It's really a mess out here right now, but today what we're going to be doing is we're working on putting down some chicken litter that I got from some friends of mine that use it large scale row crop fertilization. They let me come and get some every year. I went and got about 6 of these tubs full yesterday, and so that's what we're doing this afternoon, broadcasting this chicken litter out over our garden spot here behind me. This last week I did run a tiller lightly through this garden spot, just tilled it up a couple of inches deep. We've planted some overwintering cover crop mix, and it hasn't started sprouting yet, but we're expecting a good rain tonight and into tomorrow, so hopefully that seed will start germinating, and we'll get a good stand of cover crop on this garden for the winter. We're a little bit late on that. It's the latest I've ever planted a cover crop, but we'll see. Hopefully some of it will come up and germinate. Getting this chicken litter down today, hopefully we'll get that rain. It'll help and wash this nutrient down into our soil, and that's about it. Just wanted to bring you guys out and give you a little update where we're at. I'll show you a short clip here in a little bit of our tubs where our collard greens are growing. They're really starting to take off and looking good. High hopes that we'll have a good collard harvest there right around Thanksgiving, so maybe we can have a pot of collards for Thanksgiving dinner. But I'll show you some close-ups here in a little bit that we'll include in this video of our different plots in our garden. I told you a while back that we were going to try some different things this winter. I think one of our last videos we spread that alfalfa hay on this one end of our garden, and it's really done a good job of breaking down. You can dig down under it, and there's a lot of worm activity, and so I'm really happy with how that's turning out. We're going to go ahead and spread some litter over that as well. I think we're going to go ahead and cover that area with a layer of hay, just grass hay, and leave it for the winter. Like I said, the middle portion of the garden we planted in a cover crop, and then on the far end we have yet to put anything in that plot. I'm trying to decide for sure what I want to do. Thinking about just covering it with leaf mulch, and then maybe a layer of hay on top of that and leaving it for the winter and not planting anything there. But anyway, that's what we're doing, working to get this ground fertilized and covered for the winter, and we'll take you along as we do it. Okay folks, we got all of the chicken litter spread. As you can see, all of our tubs are emptied. We started down here on this end of the garden where we had put the alfalfa. You can see here, of course, now it's got the chicken litter layered over top of the alfalfa, but if you come in here and scratch around beneath this alfalfa, you'll see that there's really some good moisture there in the soil. The other day when I pulled up the rows of drip tape, that were buried 3 or 4 inches deep, there was really a lot of worms down there at that level. Seeing a lot of activity, so that's a good sign. We went ahead, like I said, and put the litter on top of this alfalfa. We're gonna bust open that bale of hay soon and start spreading that grass hay over the top of this. And then over here in the center part of the garden, like I said, this is where I planted the cover crop earlier this week. And I had said that it hadn't started sprouting yet, but as I was spreading this litter, it was evident that in some areas we do have a few things starting to sprout. I saw some little sprouts of green, and it's hard to say what it was. There was about 6 or 7 different varieties of seed in this mix that I planted. Yes, there is still one jalapeno pepper plant left here in the garden. I hadn't pulled it yet. We haven't had a freeze yet, and this thing is still blooming, still making peppers, so we've been enjoying a few peppers off of it. Over here on the far end of the garden, there's about probably 400 square foot over here that doesn't have any seed planted in it. I ran out of seed, actually, is the main reason why. But now I'm trying to determine if I want to just put down some maybe some winter wheat and rye, or I've got some turnip and rape seed left. I could mix all that together and put it down, but kind of thinking I may just leave this soil unplanted and just put a real heavy layer of leaf mulch and like I said earlier, some hay on top of it maybe, and leave it for the winter and see how it does. We did go ahead and put chicken litter over all of this. I don't know the rate that we put it down. As you can see in the video, I just broadcasted it. I will say that this is commercial chicken litter. It come out of some commercial houses in Arkansas and gets trucked over here. This is not a real hot litter. It's been composted for a while, so it's pretty safe to put down. And then, like I said, obviously we're thinking and hoping that we're going to get a good rain tonight. They're saying you know, a good inch and a half. So if we get that, it'll really help to wash this, soak this nitrogen rich manure down into the soil and help it that much more. We did, I didn't show it on video, but over there is our cantaloupe patch. If you watched our videos through the summer, you know where we had our cantaloupes. We went ahead and put a couple of barrels or tubs full of manure on that patch as well. Actually, when I tilled this up the other day, I did add about another 200 square foot to that plot, so we're planning to increase our cantaloupe production next year a little bit. May even end up making it a little bit bigger next spring. But anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. As always, we appreciate you, and we hope that you'll consider subscribing if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so we can let you know each time we upload new content, which may be fewer and far between now that winter's coming on. Not a lot going on in the garden, so but we'll try to bring you along, give you some updates along the way. Until then, get dirty and grow some food.